Halloj! Välkommen till Hogwarts Gaming. Där igen. Jag heter pappa. Där är här. Pappa Lund Gaming. Vad är här? Där är... Nej.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Ja, men ni har haft en bra påsk.
Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! You're better than that!
Ja, nej. Lugn påsk. Nej, helvete.
Levioso! There goes my way. Luma! Levioso! Lumos!
Ja.
Levioso!
Don't shy away now.
Protego! Levioso!
Act like a winner.
Stupefy! Lumos! Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last
Ja,
game,
det är hockey ikväll klockan 7. Nej, 8 menar
you
jag.
have to keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
That life is behind me. I promise.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Nu låser jag upp questet. Ja, oj. Vad hjälper jag inte till pappa?
Potato! Incendio!
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Hello.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the
Ja, jag är
restricted
smart.
section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Tjena Larry!
Accio! Levioso!
Det är hon.
The headmaster will hear about this. Not the wisest move on your part, wandering about at this hour.
Ja, fan, jag blir upptäckt hela jävla tiden. Ja, det är jag. Jaha, den ska man ha.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually.
Ja.
But it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do.
Ja, det är lätt spel. Mullemäcker.
You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Mullemäcker. Kanske man ska testa.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
The library is no place for larking about. Is someone there?
Din jävla sädinjävel.
Is that you, Peeves?
Nej, hon var gammal tant. Det är inte min tjej.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Det är ingen här.
The key.
Good.
Ja, helvete.
Mess. Better. You hurt someone. Out with you.
Förbanna jävla sädin. Nej, det går inte bra för mig. Den jävla sädingen, den jävla tanten upptäcker mig hela jävla tiden. Nej, helvete.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Is someone there? The library is no place for larking about. Out at once.
Puppelina då. Larry, har du haft en bra påsk?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all.
Lurar fan.
Book.
Ja.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Till och med spökena ser mig. Nej.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're... Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Spökkvinnan. Ge fan upptäcka mig.
We must remain unseen. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Det är de i spelet som vi ska... Ja, det är jag. Nej.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ja, de är med då.
Yvonne, can't you leave us to watch about in peace? Out of here with you!
Nej, bra spel. Du ska bara... Hallå Joxe, du ska bara smyga förbi vikarien. Sen är det en trappa ner till boken. Ja. Jag kommer inte förbi det jävla spöket. Sen är jag ju...
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ja, där hon har smugit förbi med spöket.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ska man inte skjuta på den tavlan? Du är dit henne. Eller ska man... Eller whatever, du ska inte skjuta på något. Okej. Hon är snabb. Hur fan? Hon är i vägen där, Joxe.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Nej, det var inte
How do you
svårt.
think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely? I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Använder väljon ofta. Okej. Ja, det hittar jag igen. Ja. Jag vet, jag missar sista år. Jag brukar alltid göra det.
Where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. Vad fan?
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have
Ja, det var inte så svårt.
when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now,
Ja, Joxe har haft en bra påsk.
got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
I should use Reparo on this broken armor.
Ja, just det. Man måste byta... Repair.
Reparo.
Rolig fakta. Färgväs, inget spöka. Han är klump, elak, energi, alltså. Poletti. Ja, det var rolig fakta.
Accio. Lumos.
Ska vi ännu längre ner?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Lumos.
Where might this lead?
Se var han leder då.
Lumos. Reparo.
Hur fan ska vi komma över här? Ingen bro.
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Jag får ta en flugtur över. Rebellion. Nej, L2.
Revelio.
Ja, Rebellion. Så.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
Där är den.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
Så.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Lumos.
Uh-oh.
Protego. Levioso.
Ja. Ja, det ska jag göra.
Lumos. Levioso. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Levioso.
Ja, det är väldigt att få använda med.
Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Stupefy. Lumos. Levioso.
Nej.
Protego.
Ja, det är en sista där.
Lumos. Lumos.
Aha. Den gröna.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ja, inte i detta rummet då.
Protego. Lumos.
Ja, det är något, det är en sista där ju. Nej, nej, jag menar hur du kommer till den sistan. Aha. Jaha, det. Nu kommer jag till den.
Lumos.
Det är sista tagen. Ja, man vet aldrig.
Revelio.
Det är 2 måltavlor du ska skjuta på. Ja, alla bron försvinner ju.
Revelio.
Han är andra måltavlan. Ja, jag märkte det. Man får vara jävligt snabbt.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Oj, då var det ett länge fram till ett rum med 2. Ja.
Revelio. Lumos.
Fan, det går dit.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Det går ju bara... till den här väggen.
Lumos.
Försvinner han om jag... Så många pussel i detta spel, så ibland sen så det är samma. Ja, jag märkte många pussel. Eller? Eller försvann de?
Lumos.
Hallå Jaffa! Stå där och skjut. Ska jag stå här och skjuta? Då försvinner ju det. Kommer jag ramla ner. Eller så jag står på den andra bron. Ja, jag kan prova. Så precis Halloween jaha.
Lumos.
Ja, det gick ställa sig där. Ja, tackar mycket Jux. Jag ramlar ju av.
Lumos.
Ja, nu kan jag säkert stå här och skjuta. Men det andra kan du hoppa över. Jaha. Kan jag hoppa där dit?
Lumos.
Är inte för långt. Ja, eller springa och hoppa. Ja, kanske. Gick inte. Det är helt... Han i spelet har inte... Nej. Ja, skjut först. Aha, så. Nej. Från det? Nej, ja, inte från det hållet. Detta hållet menar jag.
Lumos.
Det är från detta hållet.
Lumos.
Nej, inte från detta hållet heller. Stå på bron. Haha. Stå på bron och skjut. Ja, så. Tack, Roxy. Ja, de kommer växa till liv, det visste jag. Nej. Hallå, Lillos! Då ramlar jag ner själv. Nej, här. Ja.
It is a book after all.
Ja, snart dags, lille Lars. Löda, lille Lars. Syns vi. Japp, Jonas, ska testa ljudet i veckan. Sen syns vi, Jonas. Det gör vi. Tillbaka blickar, nej. You
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation.
Kanske när han var yngre.
I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham.
Jag håller bara på fram till 7:45 eller något.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or
Börjar hockey
traces
sen.
that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian.
Hogwarts.
For your Uncle say.
Ja.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Ett brev.
Revelio.
Har det ingen skatt här borta med? Jo.
Revelio.
Släcka eld.
Accio. Reparo.
Lumos.
Levioso.
För komma in hit.
Revelio.
Ja, för att komma in och hämta skatten. Ja. Ja, man ska in på...
Revelio.
Man ska in i osynligheten. Ja, den. Jag är osynlig. Nej, jag kommer fan inte in då. Ja, han låter så. Häpp någon fram 12 former då. Nej. Nej. Aj. Nej. Jag tror inte jag har den femformen. Nej, jaha. Ska du på begravning någon för? Nej. Det är helt... Nej, påven är död. Ja, det läser jag. Vad menar någon du får i framtiden? Ja, jag kan få den i framtiden formen. Ja, påven är död. Vem ersätter honom nu? Undrar man. En annan påve. Ja, 74. Ja.
Bravo, Gryffindor. willing to risk your life at a moment's notice.
Ja, Jaffa, du kan bli påve. Så är lilla skriva. Jaffa kan bli påven. Nej, det är påve på det. Det måste vara nykter. Nej, inget spel heller. Nej, då får man gå i celebrat. Nej, det går inte.
Revelio.
Eller jag kan då kan vi ha superfest i Vatikanen. Det kommer aldrig gå.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Spela analrevolt i deras parsystem vore något. Och lite bananbåten. Ja, det skulle vara något.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still find.
Ja, relation ska ju
I wonder why
glädje.
it's here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first
Ja,
memory
det
showed him
Borås hade inte bra väder i påsk.
magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right.
Regn.
They were talking to a student who started.
Hur var ert väder i påsk?
She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Jaffa, fick du med någon säg hem på diskot i lördagsnatten? Jaffa. Nej, Jaffa var ju på disco och dansa. Vädret var bra på uppehåll men kallt. Ja.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to
Nej,
convince
men
me
Jaffa.
rock, but to no avail.
Ja, Jaffa så är det saffle.
To follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Dansa inte. Var ett jäkla dunka. Han dansade inte, det var jäkla dunka.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail.
Ja, just det. Profet var i Finland hela
For the
natten.
moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies.
Och massa 18-25-åringar. Ja, så är det bara.
To pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more
18-25-åringar.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally
Jösses.
well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Ja, det är massa med... Ja, det är lammkött.
Don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Nej.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crosswords.
Nej, Hoffa de män, det var väl... Nej, just det. Hoffa de män, det får väl vara hos dig, Hoffa. Nej, Jaffa. Lammsött, ta ett par stycken, blir det lammkuta. Nej. Ja. Det är...
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Man ska akta sig för 55-åriga Jaffa. De är farliga. De är fartliga. Farliga. Nej. Nej, det är det inte. När ska du göra mat för kunden igen? Och bjuder du? Nej, inte sida lök. Nej, Jaffa. Nej. Lille Lars, jag såg ett klipp, någon som testar pärlebass i 3-5 guld. Mr. Prosit. Ja, de har inte jag testat än. Inte pärlebass i guld.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
You can't. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Grillad renfilé med potatisgratäng och lingonskörd kan du bjuda på. Där sa du något, Jaffa. Potatisgratäng kan jag laga. Det är nästan mathög. Ja, jag hittade den. Men potatisgratäng sa du något, det jag kan laga. Försöker få på.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Jävlar vad hon var söt.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantments.
Potatisgratäng.
But the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bone.
Och jag hittade den. Ska jag kolla på den? Ja.
Now then. Today we will be acquainting ourselves with.
Ja, gör det lilla Lars. Kolla efter en pärlebass i glasflaska guld. 3-5. Vad fan ska man ha till potatisgratängen?
Shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Ja, kanske kött då. Till midsommar ska jag testa göra Jansson och surströmming. Skinksnitzel. Ja, i vecka ska jag göra renskaj, mantel, potatisvingar. Ja. Nej. Senobyljen.
Like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo.
Färdig potatisgratäng är inte god. Den ska jag... Ja, jag håller med Jaffa. Jag hatar färdig potatisgratäng.
Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next.
Ja, vill du ha bak? Du har gjort den från grunden.
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Nej, så fan eller.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Ja. I med skiten inne i ugnen, det är bara natten. Ja, det kan vara så. De andra är äckliga. Men från grunden. Du kan köpa kött och bjuda på. Det är mycket gott. Nej, det är dyrt, Jaffa. Vi har färdig. Alltså, Juxi. Det är dyrt kött. Kommer kosta. Nej. Fy fan.
Revelio.
Nej.
Levioso.
Här köper jag rea kött, lätt komposterat, är mördad. Ja, man ska köpa rea kött.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather
Världens dyraste godaste kött.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you.
Nej.
It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
Menar potatisgratäng, den Pekkas är sjukt god. Ja, Pekkas är sjukt god.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
Nej,
I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice.
Nej, jag köpte var 1 kilo 4 000 kronor. När Jappa köpte.
Even with soil, sunlight and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Jo, Jappa. Ja. Nej, jag håller mig till skinknixen med.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
KB duger gott, men är svårt att tillaga. Ja. Vad det godaste jag någonsin har smakat. Jag förstår det i alla fall.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh,
Ja, jag tror jag har beställt min mat jag ska göra. Potatisgratäng och schnitzel. Ja, nu har jag beställt min mat jag ska göra.
Patience as much as water and sunlight.
Är det bara ni kvar då? Jag får bara släppa in sakerna. Kan vi bli Sjöbergänget? När vi har mattävling.
Hello.
Nej, jag ska bara...
Hogsmeade the other day.
Jag ska bara släppa in potatis
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
och sånt, schnitzel och det.
But your lead.
Nej, jag ser mattävling. Ja, men jag ser potatisen. Ja. Det är jag. Mat ska vara enkel, gott, billigt, mitt motto. Ja, det ska vara. Potatis ska hänga i kokt korv mycket. Hallå, kråka mamma nu.
Nice work in defense against.
Hallå Tompa, din gamla runk.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Du är gamla runk.
Thinks he's really good, but you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost...
Revelio.
Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it...
Har du fixat stuga till Malsäppin ännu, hoppa? Nej, det har jag inte. Vi har andra planer i kråkan. Mer kan inte jag säga. Eller hur? Vi ska på ett annat ställe. Vi har ett museum i Skåne som har Dikus Food-museum som är sugen på att gå dit. Ja, jag ger du Sky. Vi är upptagna den här helgen. Jag kan skriva privat, klockan. Jag skriver privat vad vi ska. Ja, hemligheten.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Okay. Kråka, du hade rätt att spela med. De serverar olika djurpenisar. Husdömin, hjärna, maska. Fy fan! Djurpenisar. Djurpenisar, husdömin, hjärna, maska. Ja, det ser man. Ja, det kommer långt på detta klockan.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Ja, det är hockeykväll klockan. Och Tompa. Fritera fågel. Fritera fåtestikel är jag sugen på. Vad fan är det, Lars? Fåtestikel. Ja, det är det. Nej, inte så långt. Vi håller på. Nej, Kråka, inte Luleå. Vad hjälp. Nej. Hjälpsuxen. Nej, Kråkan.
Leviosa!
Ja, köttbullar. Fasen, tiden går snabbt. Jag äter det mesta. Det är kul att testa det 1000-åriga äggen. Ja, den skulle vi testa på Sjöbängen. 1000-åriga ägget. Nej. Det är helvete. Håll inne L1, det gör det ju. Åtta.
Look at that. That'll give them anything they can get their mouths on.
Tjena Larry!
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen.
Hoffa firar du på som en profet? Nej!
Plants in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Ja, jag märkte det. Du ska akta till hela dumme med plantan. Ja, jag gjorde det.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end
I
up...
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much
Hon hade
trouble.
för små bröst.
Don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to
Det
learn.
roliga som är ett visst fot med maten, den är faktiskt vad man äter
Garden, and it will tend to
i
you.
världen.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in.
Nej, jag har aldrig varit där. Ja, det är va. Då får du ta med... Nej, ja. Det kan du göra, Jaffa.
Relishing their new pot only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first plant it. That goes for plants as well as fungi.
Hallå Gesson! Det verkar som att det är jätteintressant.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in Charles? I can't wait. I enjoy having that.
The last time I had a potion
Maybe
idea.
Aura or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look...
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggen-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal.
Ja, just det, imorgon, eller tisdag imorgon.
Injuries, but not all.
Jag ska börja om på det nya, eller det gamla Star Wars.
Each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion.
Fallen Order.
You never know when you might need it.
Star Wars 1.
Please begin.
Har installerat.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Låt läsa att Assassin's Creed Söderholm är väldigt bra. Ja, det är väldigt bra.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you
Se detta grejen får ni se olika maträtter.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be resourceful.
Ja, det får man ha.
See me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of them.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about
Ja,
it more.
stackars matkoma.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Revelio.
Hitta!
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant!
Imorgon är Djurgården Kråkan.
An extraordinary opportunity.
Måste ni vinna.
By the way, Gareth Weasley, bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as
Jo, det gör vi. Jo, det gör vi. Jag tror Djurgården vinner imorgon. Då har ni matchboll imorgon om ni vinner. Står det 3-1 till er då? Ja, Kråkan är i liven.
I'll get you the fruit.
Matchboll till Djurgården.
I assure you he won't. Fruit feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Kråkan hoj.
Keep your potion stations organized.
Ja, där hittade han. Är det med henne?
Revelio.
Nej, skatt. Sista.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get
Då får vi fira med 2 Super 8 om vi vinner de 2 matcherna. Ja, det får ni göra. Då får ni fira med 2 era Super 8. Då får ni fira.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Nu är det 7 blåsigt och ta fram vinterjackan igen. Ja, det är jävla sommaren inte på vägen ju.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Tompa, jag kom på vad jag ska göra som mattävling.
You should gain an understanding of the ingredients.
På Sjöbängen. Potatisgratäng och skinksnixel.
The plants you nurture there are often essential to the
grilla skinksnixel och potatis, eller göra potatisgratängen och sen grilla skinksnixel.
That'll be all.
Jag ska släppa in sakerna bara.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nej, inte sillalök. Det låter gött. Jag kom på det nu när vi pratade om, innan vi pratade om Jaffa sa potatisgratäng, kom jag på det. Det kunde jag göra.
Revelio.
Nej, tvi fan.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek someday. Inspiration for the winter term.
Ja, om det är från grunden. Sill och lök blir lök. Sill, gött. Ja, jag håller med om det ska vara hemmagjord potatisgratäng. Ja, mamma gjorde det i lördags. Hon gjorde hemmagjord potatisgratäng till mig. Eliten. Ja, jättegod. Jag har själv 2 mopeder, den är
What are you up to now?
I sent a love letter to Annandag.
There's something in there.
Visa inte, sill är äckligt. Ja, sill är äckligt, Japan. Ja, vi tänkte ha en Sjöbergängs live på torsdag. Via länk. Ja, sill är kattmat. Hit. Nej, jag måste göra något åt detta. Jag kan inte vänta länge. Ha det gött. Ja, ha det gött, Lillas. Fan, det går inte fasttävla. Går inte rida häst, Juxi? Eller åka bil?
Revelio.
Jag äter sill i typ 3 dagar. Ja. Som Påskby, ja. Ja. Låter kall, vi har cirka 14 grader idag.
Revelio.
Husmusen.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you.
Ja, det är hon Natti. Natta Sai.
And Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time.
Ja, det är jag fast kvinna där.
She's nipped back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Nobody will miss you. What are you doing?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Jaha.
Do you really think you cannot we can hold them up?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
Potato! Not this fuck!
Ah! Oh.
What have you?
Throw me down right now! What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your
Ja, det är jag fast kvinna där.
defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life. When we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant
Merlin?
potioneer. Has her
Of the
own
legend
shop
of King
in
Arthur?
The very same.
Ja.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Ja. Undrar hur långt spelet är.
Take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
Solve.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
Fire.
Incendio.
Du ska tända fyr på... Aha, pelaren.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Ja, pelarna.
Incendio.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Ja, så. Nu då, Juxi.
How beautiful. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
1 av 4. Ska man hitta såna 1 av 4 då?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ja, hon packar ner. Man måste hitta resten. Detta visar bara var de finns. Aha, man måste hitta resten av dem här. Det skriver att man inte måste göra. Jaha, okej. Ja, man måste inte hitta. Ska vi tillbaka till Hogwarts? Man kan snabbåka. Vad är för jävla ljud? Ja, det är så var i spelet då. Inte lång tid kvar till du kan flyga. Aha, det är snart det då jag kan flyga. Då kommer det bli nice att man kan flyga. Sen är det småmissons med.
Possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Vad fan. Regn hela dagen imorgon, förutom 2 timmar. Jaha.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Jävlar vad långt jag ska.
These rocks have seen better days.
I dream of making a better world for me.
Revelio.
I would say that Annandag is not appropriately named.
Levioso.
Am I supposed to? Run back for more.
Protego.
Not stupid, right?
Revelio.
Ja. Lämnat. Ja.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Revelio.
Ja, nu använder Rebellion. Jaha.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades
Håller på fram till
disappeared after going to
7:30 eller 7:45.
They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared
Sen blir det hockey.
wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect.
Just jag lyssnar på ljudboken på Spotify nu i alla fall. Eller G-son. Innan jag lägger mig.
She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages or
Teorin är inte, jag pluggar teorin men övningen är pausad.
Spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now.
Teorin pluggar jag fortfarande.
Time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust. And she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Så man kan teorin.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her.
Det är gott med i alla fall Vasa julmust. Vasa julmust. Det är på G som provar med. Gammaldags julmust från Vasa.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
Godaste julmusten och påskmusten.
Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if
Nej, din gamla dom. Nej, du har inte smakat på Vasa. Du kan inte säga något.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently he was always
Vasa är godare än apotekarnas.
I guess he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the
Ja, Stockmås är bra med i alla fall. Stockmås är bästa med.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Ja, vad fan hamnar jag här nu? Hur man har många lite hemma. Ja, det är i alla fall. Är det inte slut? Ja, jag får bunkat.
It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Nej, Brynäs. Hej, Brynäs. Du är fängelsehålan.
You don't scare me.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
My only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student. From
Nej,
I
Jaffa.
found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field! Ruins house, vault concealed.
Jag är gammal onkel. Jag hoppas att Lune vinner ikväll. Nej, jävla i helvete.
I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find
Nej.
Helen, no, you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Ja, hon fick en. Jag själv henne.
You're hurt. Go. The cave. You're safe now.
Jag är Hoffa, ingen annan.
I'll be all right once I get...
Nej. Ska bli spännande att se hur Mario Kart är bra.
But Madam
Nej, Ludo är inte bra.
All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. This looks intriguing.
Kan man ha mask? Texten på blev typ 4 visar inte hakar ikväll. Jo, jag fan. Nej, inga hand. Hörde att en mus knagade av en kabel som sände fiskmån på handen. Nej, Gesson.
Leviosa.
There we go.
This must be the place Anne told me about.
No one's been here for ages. Protego! Lumos. Revelio.
Så var det en kabel sönder. Kom en naturprogram istället. Nej, 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 nej.
Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
No, that's not it.
Jo, det finns det visst. Det finns många pan i inslag man måste. Nej, 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 nej. Ja, nu då. Är det han då?
It's no wonder I never found that clue. No.
Jo.
Do this, Jackdaw.
Då var det.
I see how this goes.
Nu är det han då.
No,
Fuck.
that's not it. You can outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, it's no wonder I never found that.
Nej. Gnag. Smask. Nej. Ge så lugn.
You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Klick.
That's not it. It's no wonder I never found that clue. Oh, that's done something.
Så. Tänk om det blir teckningar på det. Nej, det blir det inte.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? No, that's not.
Hoppas se på naturfilm leker med byxskummen. Nej, det är jag inte. Jag har byxor på mig.
It's no wonder I never found that clue.
Måshubb. Nej.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio.
Ja, liv är valt.
Lumos.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne?
Jag kom på, det var fel på min kabel. Laddningskabel till konsolen.
How is she?
Nu funkar det igen.
In Azkaban for your murder.
Jag löste problemet med PS-kontrollen.
Azkaban.
Det var laddningskabeln som var fel.
Poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain.
Det är så jävla riktigt gubbkeps. Ja, ska jag skaffa sån keps?
Meet me at the edge of the
sån gubbkeps.
And I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Det är snygga ju, de kepsarna är snygga. Det är sån...
If you don't mind me asking, how did you...
Nej, ska du inte skaffa sån keps?
I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt...
Jaffa kan skaffa sån.
That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Är man 70, då kan man nog ha det kanske. Ja.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Ja, det var det 70 kanske man kan ha det.
They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in
Jaffa kan ha det hela tiden.
That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Ja.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
Lås kust. Ja, det ska man inte hoppa ner.
This place has seen better days.
Protego! Lumos.
Skogen. In i län, det som Sampe får, du kan få och Rickard.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Incendio! Protego! Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Incendio.
Ja, fan, låst. Hallå Nordman, glad påsk på dig. Det är samma det dig, Nordman, Nordansjö.
Revelio. Levioso.
Vad fan är nyckeln?
Revelio.
So where are me lads in Rookwood Taunted Glade?
I saw hoofprints in the forest the other day that I swear belonged to a unicorn. Think of how much we could get for that.
Är du ute och åker kvasthoppar? Så passar det nu. Ja, ja.
I'll bet that one careful not to get bit.
Protego. Protego.
Oh, this is getting fun!
Protego.
What a waste of my time.
Fan. Ja, det var fan men...
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio. Protego.
Det är ju fullt.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Det är bra. Ha någon... Det är bra att ha någon när det blir riktigt kallt. Ja, det är det. Det är bra. Ha någon.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Revelio.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Det är det. Snart börjar hockey.
Shane Bardolph.
Revelio.
Dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Det var så fan. Ska du ut och åka skridskor? Ja, det ska jag göra. Vi 8.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Luleå och Brynäs.
I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep.
Nej, trevligt det. Ja, det är det.
Him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Eller man måste göra små sånt.
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Hur går det med sökordet? Det går bra, jag pluggar teori, men jag har problem med högerfoten. Jag pausar körningen ett tag. Men jag håller på att plugga teori.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Okay.
Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track.
Incendio. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Yes. Incendio. Levioso! Incendio!
Is that Inferior's wooden jumper? That must be Bardo.
Protego! Incendio!
I want to know what really happened to him.
Incendio! 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 Protego!
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn.
Det var alla.
Revelio!
Ut med alla jävla get. Complete Melin. Fast tavla.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madam Beaumont.
Nej, snabbare uppifrån. Nej, det kan du inte kolla på, Jaffa.
What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madam Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Nej. Jaha. Det hjälper. Nej, inte idag. Kan jag komma upp och tvätta?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolph and I grew up here. I can't believe he's never coming home. Part of me wants to avenge the loss of my brother, whilst another part of me simply wants to hide.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be. You haven't had mushroom stew like afraid to fight. Wizards are running scared, as they should be. Quiet as a grap over here. One there. I don't have time for this.
Potato.
No. Stop. There you go. Move of a coward. No! One less human to worry about. Such arrogance, such regret coming here. No! Lucky, that's all. You're like a plum bumble beneath my feet. I won't rest until you're dead. Potato! Why can't I? Oh. Arrogant child! No! I will make. Oh, how nice of you to stop by. One less human to regret coming here. Potato! I think they can outlast me! Leviosa! Why don't you come up here and fight me? You are postponing the inevitable! Ooh, this shouldn't take long. I won't rest until Potato! Why drag this out longer than necessary? Seems you're hard tall. Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling? Potato! I will make you. Potato!
Down, one more to go.
Potato! No! I will make you. I won't. Potato! Stop it!
Revelio. Revelio.
Such arrogance.
Who's that? No, what was that?
Protego!
An utterly pitiful display. I'll get you yet. Well, this is sad. Really, it is.
Protego! Stupefy!
That's embarrassing, isn't it? Oh. Are you quite finished? When are you going to give up? You're so very weak.
Protego!
Still hoping to survive this, are you? That was pitiful. You will suffer.
Protego! Stupefy!
Oh. I will make you pay.
Leviosa!
The move of a coward. I'll get you. I'll cut you from shoes to shutters. I won't rest until you. Correct.
Leviosa!
Someone's here. No! Why can't you? Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Leviosa!
Right, not to be worried about time to shut tire.
Protego!
Why?
Stupefy! Stupefy!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Nej, jag lagar till något sen.
Over here.
Protego!
Det är här. Ja. Jag är inte...
You know who you're dealing with.
Där, gå i här.
I feel as though you're not even trying. You won't get away with that.
Jag håller på att slåss nu.
Don't have time for this. Seems your heart isn't in this at all. I won't rest until you're dead.
Så ja.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio.
Ja, du spelar väl efter hockeyn. Din gamla ronk. Ja, jag vill inte... Ja, men jag vill inte vilket spel.
Revelio.
Not quiet enough. You don't know who you're killing!
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Wow, kanske?
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Accio.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
Just det. ETS 2 imorgon. Konvoj.
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
Så jag kanske på min nya då.
Could have done what you did.
Då gäller jag inte, jag får inte krocka.
I'm especially grateful. You did for Bardolph what I could not.
Fan också.
You saved
Nej.
our hamlet, my young
Helvete.
friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly.
Ja, får jag köra igång nu?
Any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
I still can't believe. Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
I'm well suited to counting money. I'd love a job at Gringotts, but I didn't have to pay one of those rickety carts.
Revelio.
Not a day goes by I don't wish I'd paid better attention in defense against the dark arts.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
And the odd charm or two.
Oh, I don't think anyone of them really worked a day in their life.
Nej, helvete.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve...
Revelio. Revelio.
Kan bli svårt att hoppa och spela efter massan när du rullar vet. Nej, 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 nej. Ja. Och det har gått så länge. Glöm inte att gilla på mig dela. Gå in på Skys kanal och Gay Gaming Templar. Ja, det var bra. Tompa har lärt mig. Nej. Nej. Ja, gött, jag får Tompa Gesson. Ja, ska du kolla på Robinson? Ja, fan. Tompa, din gamla runk. Nej. Ja, det får vi kolla vad billigaste lastbil heter på. Om jag hinner köpa en lastbil till imorgon. Nej, jag Brynäs. Ha det gött. Hej Brynäs. Nu ska du inte vara sånt om, annars kommer jag upp till Karlstad. Ja, det är gott. Det är Nej. Den gamla onanist. Lugn. Ja, sen Tompa. Jaffa. Upp till Tompa på Fireboard. Nej. Ja, det är jag.